Hi, this is Jarrett Loud, the founder of Green Ocean Property Management. I'm excited to share with you today the 5 top most common reasons a landlord gets brought into court and sued. My goal of this is to be able to help you avoid getting brought into court, sued, and having to pay any type of fines related to it. So the first and most common reason is not handling security deposits correctly. And in Massachusetts, we're actually required to take the tenant's security deposit account, get a copy of their ID and their W-9, open up a separate interest-bearing escrow account at a bank, and then provide that proof of both the bank address, the account number it was opened up, and provide it to the tenants within 30 days of obtaining these funds. In addition, you actually have to provide the interest upon the anniversary of the bank account opening, which is a lot of work, and if you don't do any of it, you could be charged for 3 times the actual damages. So if the security deposit's $3,000, you could be responsible up to $9,000. The second reason a landlord most commonly gets brought into court is security deposit illegal or false security deposit deductions. What I mean by that is when a tenant moves out of their property, a landlord will say, you did this damage, I'm gonna be charging you for that. You have to be very careful with this, because if you don't have the proof that the tenants did not do that, and you don't have the receipts that you prove that you paid for this or the estimates, again, the tenant can go into court and say, hey, I didn't do these things. And if the judge asks you, well, how do you know that they did it? Well, they filled out a form and they said that there were no scratches. That's fine, but you have to make sure that you take pictures and it's above wear and tear. The third most common reason a landlord gets brought into court is not handling maintenance and following habitability laws. And in Massachusetts, we have to actually have a certain amount of heat within a certain time frame, have a certain amount of bathrooms, and other minimum aspects that they have to live. And sometimes you as a landlord actually won't have the right vendors, or you might be on vacation and you're slow with actually being able to take care of these. That's no excuse. And you just don't want to be brought into court for those type of issues. A really, really common one, and one that's probably the most serious, is Dleading. In the state of Massachusetts, if you have a child under the age of 6 years old living in one of your properties, what you have to do is actually have the property inspected by a lead inspector, get that report back. If there's any lead at the property, you have to hire a full risk deleader or moderate, depending upon how much work it is. I'm a full risk deleader myself. And what ends up happening is that you're gonna have to go through the expensive and sometimes lengthy process of having that property de-leaded. And if you have tenants living in the property, you actually have to pay for their housing, whether it's hotels or other housing outside of it. And then the most important one that you have to be really careful of is discrimination. And when qualifying a set of applicants, you might wanna just be friendly and ask them things about themselves and get to know them. And it might seem like small talk, but you have to be very careful, because if you turn down those tenants, for whatever reason, even if it's legitimate, they might use those questions against you. So you can't ask things like, hey, are you female or male? Do you have a preference of sex? All these type of things that you can't do. So you have to be really careful with it. And if the judge finds out that you did ask these questions, regardless of how bad their credit is or their income or whatever other reasons you have to actually turn them down, they can sue you for these reasons. So those are my 5 top reasons why a landlord gets brought into court and sued. I hope that you took something from this message and that you learned from it, and that if you or anyone else you know is looking for a proactive property manager to not only help you solve your problems, but be able to avoid them in the first place, think of Green Ocean Property Management. We get more than a property manager, you get peace of mind.